I haven't got any video of this for a little while, so I'll get some now. I think since the last one I've had the inside under the body, the inside of the body, the engine bay and inside the trunk all sandblasted, and I've painted that with some epoxy primer just to protect that whilst we're doing all the bits and pieces. And I've sort of looked a bit harder and at all the areas that need repair now, and there's quite a bit more than we anticipated, but it is what it is, I guess. Looking here, this is the rear of the left-hand rocker, and they're not bad, but they're not great either. So I think what we're going to wind up doing is replacing sort of the bottom half of the rocker. I think, sort of maybe up to this line here, and the same up to just under where the sill covers attach onto the rocker there. I've cut away part of the floor that goes under the parcel shelf in the rear, and part of the inner fender to get to all of that. I've also cut away now the rotten piece of frame rail that ran in there. That's now been removed, and in order to get all of that out, I've had to cut part of the cross member away. That will need some repair, and then once the new pieces are let in, I can then weld that piece of cross member back in and fair that up. So it will all be, very, very not noticeable once it's all back together and tidied up. We'll try and make that look as factory as possible. All four floor pans are going to need replacing. I wanted to have a look and see what the toe boards were like, and I've cut away just the front part of the floor pan there. I wasn't sure if I was going to have to order new toe boards, but I think that one will go again. The one on the other side is a little bit more here and there, so I will order a toe board for that, and I'll probably just use a small section of it, just where it curves in here, rather than trying to make that piece, I think. But all four floor pans we know are not good. So anyway, that's all of that area cut out. I'll go around the other side, and it's a similar story around this side, although I've not started to really cut anything away. Just a bit of sort of enough to have a look and see what we've got. And you can see the rocker in there is just pitted really on the bottom part, and the very bottom part of that jacking point has rusted away. Well, that's an easy one just to deal with. That it's only just an L-shaped piece of steel that we'll let in, with a couple of tabs on it. But you can see now that's the extent of the metalwork removal from this side, and we'll have the same to do just in here. You can see it's quite pitted, and certainly from underneath, if I just crawl under there, you can see it's a lot more involved from under here. We've got the same little bit of rot on the underside of the parcel shelf floor, same on this chassis rail, and we'll probably go to about where those black lines are roughly, with the new piece to be let in, and you can see that's the area that's been cut out on this side. So we've got that piece, the inner section of the rocker to replace. Jury's still out on whether we do the whole thing or just sections, so I'll have to have a look and a bit more of a dig out in there and see what we've got. But that's the stage we're at the moment.